Hey, it's Morgan. Today I'm at Texas Tech University, and I'm here to find out, how patriotic are these students? What is y'all's biggest hot take about America?
Chipotle's too expensive, even though I love it so much.
I think the government does things that sometimes people disagree with.
That we're all different?
That we're not the greatest and the best. I feel like there's so many different institutions that can be in place that would help their citizens more. Like in Switzerland, they have such great healthcare and we don't have that. So
I feel like a lot of the issues that we disagree on are more central than we think, like income taxes and stuff like that, gun safety.
Yeah.
I find myself left leaning on a lot of issues, but I still believe in stuff like concealed carry, and I love Texas for that.
Hypocrisy on any subject. Like, for example, people will go and they'll say, oh, I don't like that you do that, or I don't like that about the thing that you believe. That's totally okay not to like that thing.
Social media indoctrinating this generation.
America is Texas and 49 other dudes.
A lot of indoctrinations going on, especially with TikTok and social media and all that.
All the conspiracy theories are real.
I think I just made a new friend. Are you proud to be an American?
Yes, we accept everyone into our country.
Yeah. What's the alternative?
Yes, ma'am. The greatest country on earth.
yeah, I'm proud. I'm very fortunate. I think there's worse places I could be right now, especially as a woman. Although it is really expensive to be here, I think that we have a lot more opportunities and a lot more safety than other countries.
Not always. I'd say in general, though, yes. In general, I love that we're able to, prosper and do what we want to do here.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff that other countries are doing that I'm it's kind of bullshit that we don't do it. Healthcare is so difficult to afford. And again, that's something I think most people would agree on. In Texas, I think we could do a lot more for the homeless population. And that's the stuff that I don't really like to see. I think in the greatest country in the world, we should have a right to shelter, food, and all that. I think we should do what we can to do that.
Well, absolutely. My freedom and the ability to do anything I want.
In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. In some ways, I'm very proud to be an American. I like American football games and cheesy stuff like that. But I also see bipartisan political system, which kind of makes election season sort of icky. It's kind of embarrassing that racism, homophobia, and transphobia are still so prominent. I don't like the way that we try to sweep it under the rug. We don't have these things for other countries. We're the best, blah, blah, blah. It's it's okay to admit that we have flaws.
Oh my goodness, 100%. I just love everything about it, honestly.
I'm proud to be an American. I love America. Everything from 4th of July to Texas.
Of course.
Yes, the outgoingness, the personality, the character of Americans are so much more friendlier, loving.
Yes, I'm just proud to, be able to build myself up. I still have faith in this country, and that's something I'm really proud of.
Oh, 100%, yeah. America is just such a great country where everybody can succeed.
Yeah.
And so it just really makes me happy to live here and know that, being a woman here and I can succeed here where other places I wouldn't be able to.
Why do you think that Gen Z is starting to lack patriotism?
We've grown up in a culture that there's really no hard times. I mean, right now, economically, we're kind of having hard times, but so far, it hadn't been too rough for us.
I kind of think it's the whole easier times make people less interested. I mean, in the past, America was doing stuff, so people were oh yeah, heck yeah, USA. But lately, we haven't been doing much stuff that's seen us proud. So I can understand why people are not so enthusiastic.
In the 90s, we all had a common enemy, I think. In World War I, we had an enemy. World War II, we had an enemy. Cold War, we had an enemy. And because we had an enemy, we as Americans were able to unite a lot easier. But because we really don't have an enemy anymore, we've chosen the enemies as ourselves.
Because of social media and just not having your own opinion on what you think and just going off of what we see online and stuff.
They're seeing the aftermath of boomers and their very hard political beliefs, and it's taking a toll on us for sure.
I think just because no one in Washington is representing us. It's too old up there, left and right. I think most people are just fed up with the two-party system. You have the election coming up and it's just a rematch, and no one wants either of those two. I know I don't. People aren't seeing themselves in our politicians. They aren't seeing themselves in our representatives when that's what a representative should be.
The amount of hard work and dedication that it takes to level up your life, I think people don't want to do that.
Because of the news.
The news.
Honestly.
I think we're more in touch with the truth about what goes on, and we're less likely to
Everything's so easily accessed these days. It's so easy to get information about anything.
With social media and just all of these little trends that are turning into lifestyles, people are going with feelings over facts, and it's just going downhill. It's really, honestly, kind of embarrassing.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on and we forget about our American roots.
During like COVID and everything, there was a lot of information being spread around that wasn't true. I feel like we've all kind of fallen to like the wrong side of believing things and like equality, but not really.
How do you think we can bring back the patriotism into our generation?
I think that people need to stop being sensitive. People need to realize that you can't dish and not be able to take. You have to be able to listen to everybody, whether you believe in it or not, because if you're not going to be accepting or at least willing to listen to somebody else, then what's the point of having freedom of speech?
Amen. Love that.
Better work ethic. They need to get out and work.
Just put us in the higher positions maybe, because I mean, you need all perspectives anyway, so it'd be beneficial for America in general, especially since we're becoming adults right now. They should definitely consider what we're saying, and yeah, I think it'll be better for everyone in general.
I don't think it's something we can fix. I think it's something that has to change above us for us to be proud of it.
I think if we were to see people in office who actually reflected who we are now as a generation, instead of just trying to, I guess, take America back to whatever they want to take it back to. And that could mean multiple things from different sides. I believe this, you believe that, but where can we find common ground? And not a lot of people want to take the time to do that.
I think if we have more fun with our country and our history, then we could make people more patriotic.
I think unity. That's the word I keep thinking of. I feel like a lot of division.
There's been some talk about disabling TikTok. I feel like that's a good way to go, even though it's controversial. There's a thing going on here at Turning Point, and I feel like more events like that would be great.
Fun fact, this is for Turning Point USA.
Oh my gosh, wait, I'm such a fan of like Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk. Like they're literally my biggest role models, especially Candace.
Don't mess with Texas. Today proved that there are still patriotic students on college campuses fighting for our freedoms every single day. If you guys want to see more content like this, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment down below. What makes you the most proud to be an American? We'll see you guys next time. Bye.